In all the glory, I'll show you step by step how to put it together. For the first step, we're going to be doing the banners right here. Happiness and success. So we're going to need these lime green tabs, the black parts, the gold, and the words. Let's pull those out. Looks like you got happiness, success. Make the words face up so you can read them. They're not backwards. Black tabs, gold borders, tweezers, and your glue. So we'll just grab one together here. And take the gold border, leave space in between each side, kind of even it out. You want a red border to pop out one side, top and bottom, but not on the sides. It should line up perfect. This glue is fast acting. It's about 15-20 seconds for it to dry. When it's wet and active, it's purple, but it will dry completely clear, so don't worry if you get some purple on the artwork as you go, because it will dry. You just want basically the weight of the glue itself. You don't have to press down hard. You don't need a lot of glue coming out. Set down the piece extremely light, just the weight of the piece. And then you'll have time to push it around and line it up. If you push down on the piece too hard, it's already stuck in place. Take your roller, which you can use chapstick, you can use the glue roll itself. Gently press down on it. It's to start with hardly any weight, and then increase your weight when it's finally attached on all sides and secure. You can press down harder to make sure it's really pressed in there. But if you press down too hard to start with, you're gonna push the paper and make it crooked and twist it. There's your first one, success. You can read the word, gold border. Happiness, make sure the gold border is on the outside where you can read the word. And this glue cleans up with just water and paper towel. So all this excess glue on your kitchen counter or wood countertop, don't worry, it's kid safe and easy to clean up. It's meant for kid projects, so really safe and effective. If you press down too hard on the pieces of paper and glue it, you won't be able to pull it off and readjust it. So it's important to take your time and just go slow and make sure it's lined up good. So now, success and happiness. Your black pieces of paper, you got the big tab in the bottom. Put those facing you. The lime green tabs. Guess I forgot to pull those out. This is where you want your tweezers. We're going to take this side. It looks like this. It's a little bit wider side with the teeth facing inward, and the bottom has teeth facing outward. The top part that's wide with the teeth facing in, right here you want to cut, not cut, but bend right across. And I'll show you just on one side. You can press down to make a real solid seam. And it'll look like this. Now do that with the other one. We're only going to bend one side. Only one side needs to be bent. But it's important you go out to the crevice right here, all the way to the cut mark. And you'll see why in about 3 seconds. Take your black tab, halfway down, there's 2 notches. Doesn't matter if it's this side or this side. Just put it in there one way. So slide the pieces together like this. And then you'll see the part that we folded. We folded that tooth down so it will fit in that slot. And then you want to open up the tooth all the way. Press it pretty secure. And that will hold it in place so it won't fall. So when it's done, it'll look like this. Set that aside for a brief second. Grab your other one. Repeat the process. May need the tweezers to pinch that down a little bit to get it in there. Open it up. Okay, take your glue again. Put some glue on those tabs. Those teeth that you just put on the back side. Doesn't matter if you glue them top or bottom, it does not matter. Just get them glued in there. Get them pressed down. Paper won't really move here because the teeth have them locked in place. You see extra glue, all that purple stuff, it'll dry clear, don't worry about it. You may want to clean off your ruler from time to time so it doesn't build up and you get fresh glue on other parts. So let that sit there on the side for a minute and dry before we go on that side. Tabs facing you, flat on top. Happiness will go on one side, success will go on the other side. It's important to have your words face this way because this tab's going to go into the card. See? You don't want to install your words upside down because then, I don't know, it just won't work very well. It's going to be flush with the top and the side. We'll need those pieces. We'll need the darker blue odd shape like this and darker blue odd shape like this. And the parts we're working on is this back border right here. And you can see the dark blue right here to make the balloons, the lanterns. So it's important everything lines up. So this has the weird side things. You can line up the top and bottom. You'll see this goes on this side properly. We'll keep everything with the card going the same way with you guys. Here's a clue. Artist initials, Sean, Trang, Cusick. Have that face the right way. But if you do it reverse, doesn't really matter, it's going to come out the same, so don't stress. You can make a lot of mistakes in these cards and still have something that comes out pretty beautiful. So slide this one down. This one has that unusual shape, nice and long like this. You see it's cut out perfect. You just line up the borders. For this one here, this is one of my favorite pieces. It just turns out like an ice cream cone. You can kind of see the cone down here, ice cream on top, double cone, double ice cream. This one, if you're having trouble lining up where it goes, you can always set the paper on top of it because you know it's going to fill in these lanterns. So you can put that right there and you can pull the paper out. And you'll see it'll line up perfect with the borders. It should be a pretty crystal clear. Double cone on the outside, single cone towards the middle. So this can be confusing for some people. You gotta treat it like a book. So you want to take this, open it up like a book. Because we want the glue to be on this side to put here. Same with this, open it up like a book cover. So we get the glue facing the right way. You may want to put the cover on your glue in between, because again the 15-second dry, pretty quick. I'm trying to slow down and take my time. Go a lot slower than I normally go. Get my roller out. Rolled away on me here. Press that down. Glue again. Again, get all the borders. That's pretty important. I'm only using the weight of the glue stick and I don't know, maybe a couple fingers of weight. Too much, you're going to get a lot of excess glue pushing all over the place. Like a book, close it up. The most critical thing about this, there's some tabs here, some holes that open up, and we need those to line up perfect. Even if the side's off just a little bit, that doesn't line up perfect. Everything should line up 100% perfect if you can get these slots to line up. This is the thing that the banners are going to go through. So we need those to line up so the banners can clear through to lock in place. See, that's going to come through. We're going to pin those tabs over and feed that through later on. So, like a book, however you want to do it, open up this way or that way, but just flip it. Being such a big piece, you may have to go over twice to keep the glue wet. You do not have to glue down on these tabs. Nothing gets glued to there until later. Those are the tabs that feed into the card. So I'll give us a quick layer of glue. It's already starting to dry there, but we'll go over twice. weights it pretty well. So really big pieces, you might have to go over 3 times to get it to go. Cover up your glue, keep that dry, flip just like a book. Just gently place it down. You want to be able to move it. Kind of a small time issue. You gotta get on it before it dries, but I recommend gluing the red piece because a lot of small angle pieces here that are hard to glue without the glue stick pushing them and twisting them and kind of messing them up. I always try to glue the bigger pieces as we go through. So, see the tabs. Even though the edges are just off just like a millimeter, really small, it's okay. The tabs are lined up. Set this aside, let it dry. We'll get back to that at the end there.